I got the video. I got the video of the whole situation. I'll have to clear it in my camera. I got it downloaded. Give me 1 second. Here, I'll clean up my camera right away, everybody. Now we can. Of the guys?
So they're still looking for me.
There.
Okay.
It's done and over with. So let me clear up my camera, everybody, and I'll show you the video. And I'm able to show this because let me say this. Let me go ahead and say this. Mrs. Homie filed charges. Scotty has a warrant out for his arrest in Denver, Colorado. And I'm able to put that information out. Scotty does have a warrant out of Denver, Colorado. And that's what happens when somebody crosses the line. So for the people that support Scotty, they can let him know that there is a warrant out for his arrest here in Denver, Colorado. And, oh, hey, Pops. I didn't see you come in, Pops.
When these men were taking pictures of my house, I tried to go out the door to confront them. I didn't have my walker right in front of me, and I fell out the door.
So when Miss Homie went to confront those guys that came to our house, she fell out of the door. She fell out the door trying to catch them. You know, she opened up the screen door and she fell out of the door. And I got the video right here. I got the video of Scotty that sent these individuals to our house to take pictures, and then he posted the pictures not even half an hour later on his account. You see, you know, what Scotty is doing. This is going to work or not. This thing is acting funny. So let me see. See that guy? I might have to pull my phone off the... Let me see if I could get it closer. Hold on. And they thought it was okay. Let me see. Let's go ahead and play it. So this is the guys that Scotty sent over. Roy's quit. So Scotty decided to send these weirdos, 2 of them, to take pictures of our house. I was not home. I was at work. I was at work while these guys were taking pictures of my house. So Scotty sent those 2 weirdos to our home to take pictures of our house. Oh, sorry, everybody. So then Scotty decided to come to Denver. So then Scotty decided to come to Denver. And I'm going to grab a picture, everybody, for... Let me go ahead and green screen. Give me 1 second. If it'll let me... I think it's this one. I'm going to grab a picture right away. to take pictures. I was at work. I was not even home. Mrs. Homie, Mrs. Homie got video of those weirdos speeding off. They sped off. But with Scotty posting everything on his social media accounts, Mrs. Homie was able to press charges. And he has an outstanding warrant out of Denver, Colorado. He lied to the detective. The detective called Scotty. They didn't catch the guys taking the pictures. So Scotty lied to the detective. He told the detective a lot of lies. But fortunately, with the great people in the community that sent videos, that sent screenshots, and the video from our Ring doorbell camera, fortunately, we were able to get those charges pressed, and he has an outstanding warrant out of Denver, Colorado. So, Scotty, yeah, you got a warrant out. And that's just what it is. Don't be sending people to my house. Don't be. If he continues with the nonsense, we'll turn everything over to the district attorney, and we'll attempt to get a felony charge on him as well. So I'm just, everybody's asking who is Scotty. Scotty is known as Tow Truck Guy on TikTok. He goes by Scott WI82, I think. But I wanted to address this. Yeah, Scam Slam. That is why charges were filed by Mrs. Homie. And if he continues, we'll turn everything over to the DA. And then they'll hit him with felony charges. But you don't send anybody. You don't send anybody to anybody's home. And then lying to the detective, that's even worse. But what I am going to say is justice is being done. So that's why, we took those 4 weeks off, and I took another 2. I was busy getting some projects done. And,
taking care of me.
Making sure Mrs. Homie's okay as well, because this is unacceptable behavior. What was his goal? To try to scare us, to try to scare, to try to scare Mrs. Homie. But no matter what, they'll find out the hard way. That's just the way it is. Somebody that goes by the name of Scotty on TikTok. I don't know, Lost Spork. I don't know what the whole. I never did anything to Scotty. I didn't support what he was doing, showing pictures of other people's children. The one thing we don't do is we don't show pictures of people's children. That's crossing the line. And because I confronted him about not to show anybody's children, he got upset. He got upset. And that's just what it is. Kids are always off limits. And hold on. Let's get Chad out of here. Goodbye, Chad. Have a good day. Block. I'll get rid of that account real quick. Goodbye, Chad. Just like that. One-way ticket. Peter P, a lot of people are asking what's going on there. I haven't spent much time on TikTok. So with everything that's going on, I'm just like, hey, now that we have our we reactivated accounts and stuff, there's other things that I've been working on as well. And I told everybody, and we missed the whole community, and we had to deal with this situation. But I'm glad that charges are there. I'm glad that the warrant's out, and justice is there. And if they don't like it, guys, I want to thank Little Man Pops. There's so many people in the community that I think it's lagging. Yeah, it's lagging. So let me see this account. Whose account is this? Yeah, we'll just get rid of that account. Goodbye. Oh, somebody was trying to get in the box. I was all like, goodbye. Got rid of them. I know who it is. I know who it is. You see what I'm saying?
It's okay because this week I get a restraining order.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Mrs. Homie's going to file for a restraining order on Scotty. That'll really put a damper on him. Because if he even speaks about Mrs. Homie, the Mexican homie, anything like that, he'll have some more things coming his way. Oh, it's okay, Mrs. Bev. It's okay. We have our moderators, but a restraining order is going to get put into place. Being that charges were filed, it makes that restraining order push along real quick. So, yeah, a restraining order is coming into play this week for Scotty as well. And being, like I said, there's a warrant for his arrest. And so that put the nail in the you-know-what. And that's just the way it is, you don't send nobody to anybody's home. And what he did was he knew he was wrong, but he posted everything on social media. And when he posted everything on social media, we got all the screen recordings, the screenshots, everything. It is Queen of all trades, for some.
The bad thing about it is Scotty knows I'm sick. Scotty knows I walk with a walker. Scotty knows I'm alone when you're at work.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is ridiculous. Hi, Morgan. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. But that's why an example had to be made. That's why charges were filed. That's why we proceeded with moving forward. And, I was busy at work when he sent those guys over to take pictures of the house. And it's just unacceptable, for him to send people to our house to take pictures, and some weirdos at that's crazy work. And all because I didn't agree with the way he was conducting himself. Why get upset because I don't agree with what he was doing? There was no reason to get upset. And, he got mad, and then he sent those guys over here. So we are back, everybody. And, I won't be live streaming on a daily basis But, we're here. You know what I'm saying? I got the video of those guys that came. I played the video. Yeah, Game Called Gal, he's completely unhinged. But if he continues, like I said, we'll gather all the screen recordings. We'll gather screenshots. We will do what is necessary. And hey,
And let's make one thing clear. Homie did not call the popo. I called the popo.
yeah, there was a lot of word on TikTok. He was telling a lot of people that I called the cops on him. Okay, little man. Yeah, little man. You could email me anything to my email. And I'll add it to the file because, like I said, with the charges against Scotty, getting this restraining order will be a quicker process. You see what I'm saying? And if I would look, so here's the thing. I don't take things lightly. If some guys show up to my house while I'm here, things would have been different. I'm just saying, things would have been very different because I was not home when these guys showed up. But I could guarantee you things would have not went the way, I was not here. I was at work. But there's some other things that I would like to address. The other things that I want to address is that we had people keeping an eye out on Scotty's live streams and some other live streams. We had people from the community that were keeping an eye and letting us know, okay, these and these people are over there in that live stream or they're in the other live stream. And it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy to hear about some of the people that were over there. People from the community. While Scotty was doing what he was doing, these people that we thought, were good friends, they were over there while this guy was doing what he was doing. And I told Mrs. Homie, you know what? All we got, we'll just cut them off. We'll block them from the live streams. We'll block them from the accounts. And, but we got to find out, certain people. Yeah, Kool-Aid mustache, flip-floppers, people riding the fence, people being on both sides of the fence, which,
But it's not only that. It's when you sit in a box and think you're in a closed live and say, we got what we deserve. Okay, we got what we deserve. So I deserve to be hurt. I deserved to be falling out the door and I had to have people come pick me up.
So that is...
So, Timbo, no, we did not get what we deserved. And Trisha D, I've heard you in box after box after box about I got what I deserved.
So Trisha D...
Okay.
And Timbo?
Yeah.
Timbo...
They were just in a box of steak.
For them saying that we got what we deserved, I tell you what, I would never wish that upon anybody. That for somebody to just send random people. Okay, Pops, thank you for blocking them. To think that it's okay for people to send people to, weirdos to somebody's house and then turn around and be on TikTok saying they deserved, what they got. Come on, really? You don't send people to anybody's homes at all. They wanted to scare Mrs. Homie and they wanted to scare me. They wanted to scare my family. And, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody because, I've never sent anybody to anybody's home. Never. I have never sent anybody to anybody's home because that's wrong. Rook the Holler. He's doing this to a lot of people in different states. We don't know the guys that came over here. Yeah, Miss Jules, you're right. You're right, Miss Jules. And I and then posted everything on social media. That's how he got. Day that I'm out and about, I'm looking for their car. What kind of car to look out for? Okay, pops. Now, I'm always very vigilant. I'm always paying attention. Uh, the job that I'm doing right now is down the street from my house. So within 2-3 minutes, I'm able to get home like that. Miss Nana B, Chaotic Amy. Yeah, Queen of all trades. The guy posted everything on social media. You see what I'm saying? He posted when he was in Denver. Then he lied to the detective saying that he was not in Denver. He posted everything. He posted videos. Uh, he posted a video where he had a pew pew, and he was addressing me, and he was cocking back the pew pew on the video when he said he was in Denver. That's wild. And he wanted to come after me to meet up. He came to Denver, and yeah, he did it on TikTok, and he even showed the pew pew. He showed the pew pew on the live stream, and he cocked it back, and he was addressing me to come out. And I didn't play into his nonsense, not at all. And that's why charges were able to be filed. That video in itself, the DA, the district attorney had to look at everything. The district attorney, with all the videos that were turned in and screenshots and everything else that was posted, that he posted, that secured the charges for himself. Hi, Latina. So yeah, he did it on a TikTok live stream. He put out videos, and you know what, Mrs. Homie called the cops, and they came. They got all the videos. I sent numerous videos, and they got everything. And that's how the charges were secured. Now, this week we will get a restraining order, and that'll be quick to obtain with the charges and the warrant. With the warrant that is out for his arrest right now, that helps us get it even quicker. We don't go real life, and what he did was go real life and try to scare my family. So the warrant for Scotty is out there in Denver, Colorado. And if I see anybody else show up, hey, we have cameras on all poles now. Now we have 3 cameras out front, and we have cameras in the back of the house, and we have guard dogs, and all that good stuff. So that's where this where things are right now with this whole situation, and justice will be held. That's just. And I told Mrs. Homie, I'm able to talk about it. I'm able to put the information out there because I know that he was in here on he was in here on a fake account, one of his backup accounts, and he requested a box and I blocked him. He on this live stream, he was in here and he was calling me weak. He tried to get in the box and he was calling me weak in the comments. So I blocked him.
Because they're watching our live stream too.
Yeah, and it's okay. Because they're watching our live stream as well. So, everything that I'm talking about, they're watching. And I haven't disrespected them in any way. I've never disrespected him. I just didn't agree with what he was doing, and that's what led to all of this, because I didn't agree, and got upset. Got upset because I couldn't condone what he was doing, and yeah, he went beyond real life, and he even posted a location in Denver that he was at a hotel over in downtown Denver. With all that, and posting it all over social media, and the community sending us everything, and all the recordings, all the screenshots, that's why we were able to move forward with what needed to be done. And that's just, hey, he messed with the homies, and he sent some weirdos over, and yeah. But I'm keeping my eye out. We have cameras all over the place. Everything's been updated, and yeah, it's not, what I'm saying.
And Chaotic Amy, little do you know, my home is my hospital. It's protected because of my condition and because I'm on palliative. And it's a felony to dox it because it is a medical facility.
So for Chaotic Amy, and there's two other individuals as well, I'm not going to mention their names. Do you know that going after somebody who is medically disabled, that's almost considered a, what type of HATE, CRIME? Do you know that that those are felony charges? Because Mrs. Homie is medically disabled, and on paper, she is legit disabled. So, you could get hit with, and we're looking to pursue that type of charge on 4 individuals right now. So we are looking to, I'm going to contact the DA this week and see if we can pursue felony charges for 4 individuals. 4 individuals, and I don't even have to name them all. See, that's one thing we're not playing with. We're not playing with Scotty and Chaotic Amy and 2 other individuals. Chaotic Amy, she causes a lot of ruckus on TikTok. There you go, Miss Jules. Miss Jules, So I'm gonna talk with the DA. And I pinned your comment, Mrs. Jules. I pinned your comment. Those are felony charges. And I'm gonna talk with the DA and see if we could pursue those charges on 4 people. Because when Mrs. Homie fell out of the doorway, there are 4 individuals that are involved in this, and one is a private investigator. So for that private investigator, let me tell you this: Scotty gave me all your information. I know people don't know who you are. Scotty gave me all your information. You know, your private investigator firm that she works for, she's using their database. Yeah, Gamecock Gal, we don't even have to mention the names. When you work for a private investigation firm and you're using their database for things that you should not be using it for, well, you know what? Scotty gave you up. Scotty gave me all your information. He was completely obliterated, and he gave me all the information. Hey, what can I say? The guy gave it up. He gave it up. So that's just that. Hey, it's not my fault he gave it up. He gave me all her information, and I was like, hey, okay. A lot of people didn't know who that private investigator was, and he just gave up all the information one night. And I was like, okay, thank you. So that's just that. Yeah, sing like a canary bird. Yeah, Miss Bluegill. That private investigator was, nobody could find out who she was, and oh well, what can I say? Just gave it up. So yeah, so that's just where we have been with all this, and there's more to come. There's more to come with this whole situation. So, but I won't live stream every day, everybody. I got a lot of videos I got to put up on YouTube. Yeah, everything catches up with people, and you know, we're working hard on getting people prosecuted. Kay Larson, we've been away from TikTok the first time 4 weeks, and then we came back for a few days. Then we got off for till now. So, we're here. We're gonna be up. I'm gonna be uploading a lot on YouTube. I just been busy. I've been super busy with work, and you know, we're gonna have some discussions. We are gonna have some discussions. Everybody, look. People know who I am. People know who I am. They put my picture out there. This guy put my address all over TikTok. He decided to put my address all over TikTok. And then put in pictures and everything. Our YouTube is the Mexican Homie 12. Weather update, it was about 100 degrees today. So everybody knows who I am. And yeah, okay, Larson, yeah. Like I said, he sent some weirdos to our house. Oh yeah, people were looking for me. I barely reactivated the account last night, everybody. Little man, I really want to thank you, Mrs. Bev. Oh, your house was also put out there? Yeah. Yeah, people showed up, Kay Larson. People did show up. I don't see a box request, Mrs. Homie. Oh, okay. Yeah. 2 weird guys showed up to our house and took pictures. And I got the video. For the people that don't believe me, this guy sent two weirdos. And they thought they were cool. They thought they were cool. For the ones that missed it, he sent these weirdos to our house.